What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we're doing week 1 of Regionals question and answer video, and we have 4 people here with us. And if y'all just want to introduce yourselves real quick.
Hey, I'm Ben.
Was I next in the order?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm Raymond. It's probably a good introduction.
Wait, is that all we're doing? We're just like saying our names?
I mean, you
I
can
wasn't
say
sure.
whatever you want to. You can say like,
Oh,
I don't care. It's up to you. I can't force you to give your
all right.
information out.
Hi, I'm Simon from Canada. Represent up north.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Serena. I'm from Seattle.
Get that blonde moment. Alright. So, I guess we'll jump straight to the questions. The very first one is, on a percentage, how much toad do you think will be at your regionals?
20%. Like, wait, does this count? Are you including toad in other decks, or just like regular toad decks?
I mean, the question was just on a percentage, how much toad do you think will be at your regionals? It doesn't say
If you're
what-
counting you settle, then like 50%, I guess.
Really? You think it's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
high?
Okay. I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty high. I feel like I go against it almost every game.
I wasn't sure how big eggs would be that would force the toad to go down. Maybe I'm just mistaken. But
I don't think straight Toad Puff will be as popular as it was during state. It got less popular towards the end of the states as eggs got more popular. So I think it'll be like 15% at most, maybe. Like just straight Toad decks. If you're counting Evital, then it'll be like probably 30%, maybe more. Actually,
It's pretty low.
probably be like 40%. If you're including like Manectric Toad, like the Rough Seas stuff, it'll probably be like 40%. Like if you're including any deck with Seismitoad, it'll be at least 40%. Probably.
Okay.
It just depends what you mean by like Toad.
Yeah, that's very true. So,
I think like any deck
Oh, you're
with
good. Sorry.
like, oh sorry, I think like decks predominantly with Toad, like at least 3+ lines, like it's gonna be at least 50%. Like every other matchup, it's gonna have Toad. It's either Toad or eggs, I think at this point.
Well, Toad was
Which
like
is kinda
super
sad.
popular. Yeah. Toad was super popular in our state's meta, especially week 1. I'm like considering it'll probably make a resurgence, and I also haven't seen any eggs out here at all, so
Okay.
yeah.
Also lucky, no eggs. Oh.
I think you might see some eggs this weekend coming up, though.
No one believes. I hope not. Ew.
Alright. So I guess the next question is Trevenant Selgor's Silent Lab broken and expanded, or is it just hype? Have y'all even tested expanded, I guess is the real question.
Nope.
To be honest, I've never tested the deck, so it's all hype right now for me.
Alright. What?
Theoretically, it seems unbeatable, right? If you get set up, you're like, ha, right? Unless you play Wonder Energy, which you would know about, Squeaky. But, like, other than that, right, like, you're just, I don't know, for, like, most of the decks in the meta, you just can't really, beat it. But, like, that's in theory. Haven't, like, picked up a deck in weeks, so.
Yeah. I mean, I play the deck some. Even though it seems really simple to set up, it's really hard to get the 9 tails and everything you need right at the key moment and stuff like that, so. Alright, so the next question...
Yeah, it does have a lot of parts.
Yeah. So the next question is just to Serena. When are we going to Mexico from Emily?
Oh, that's only for me? I'm sure everyone else here would be invited
Well,
if they wanted to go.
She said straight to Serena. When are we going to Mexico?
I see. Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
We were gonna go, but we were gonna go for this concert, but then it turned out that it's like the concert's during Nats, so we can't go. So maybe next year.
Just skip Nats then, right?
I don't know. What?
I said to skip Nats then, right?
No, I would never skip nationals.
Okay, so the next...
Blasphemy.
What did you say?
I said blasphemy.
Okay. The next question is, what's your one true pair in Pokemon anime? I have no idea.
What is a what? Whoa, what was that question?
What's your one
Like
true
character
pair?
or like?
Yeah. I think that's what the question was. Let me check.
What's
Yeah,
what's your anime OTP?
So is it asking what's our OTP or like who do
Yeah.
we pair up? Oh,
Yeah.
um,
This one's for you, Squeaky.
who's the kid that finds Celebi?
I don't know.
The kid that finds Celebi. That's my Pokemon person. So there we go.
No, you have to pair two people together.
Oh, we have to pair two
In the
people
anime.
together. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
It's like Ash and Misty or something like. That's why I was confused.
So Brock and Nurse Joy.
Boom.
That's weird. I think I'm gonna go with Ash and Gary, the like typical, like love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wait, what was the question? Relationships? Ash and Gary?
What's the one true pair in Pokemon anime?
Oh, I thought they actually had a thing. Ash and Gary.
They might. I don't know. I didn't make the show.
Professor Oak and Ash's mom.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess the question now is opinions on Manectric and Toadbats.
Do you play like 2 of those?
Well,
Compared to,
I
like-
played it the last weekend of States, and it was really fun. And I think it's a good deck.
With
But-
Manectric?
Yeah, Manectric. It was like Manectric, Toad, Bats, yeah, with Rough Seas. And like Rock Guard and stuff.
With Rock Guard.
Oh, yeah, the rock guard list.
I went
I've heard of it.
I went 5-0 in Swiss, and I ended up scooping my last 2 rounds.
Need it.
And then I lost to Dylan Bryan playing Eggs, which is like one of your worst matchups.
Yeah, it's
I
hard,
mean,
but yeah.
I've heard of Toadbats
It's
and I've
not
heard
one
of just
shot. Keep that in
Manectric
mind.
Bats, but I haven't heard them like together before.
Oh, really?
Well, I've heard of Manectric Toad together, right?
Yeah, I've heard of that together, but I never heard with Bats either.
I
heard
think
of
it's fine. I mean, I like don't have an opinion because I guess I've never tried it before.
Yeah.
I am kind of a purist, so I'll stick to regular Toadbats.
What's the purpose of the Manectric, though?
How many CP do you have, Ray? I don't know.
I thought the point was to like help
Yeah,
with
but then
matchups
they
that
come
like
back and one-shot
like
you.
even against like
You're
other
not gonna
Toad
be
decks. I thought it was supposed to help. That was the theory that was explained to me, especially
I
like
can see
rock
that.
guard, because like
Yeah.
rock guard, you hit it and you just get destroyed. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
So they can't keep up the Toad Wars, but like
I mean,
I
I
don't
play
know.
more.
I mean, I agree. Like, my friend was telling me about this like the day before first week of states, and I just like decided to play Toadbats instead of Toadbat Manectric because I thought it was kind of stupid. But I guess it
How
works.
How many like Manectric versus how many Toad are in there? How many like 2? I
Thought
guess
it
you could play Lightning too. That's gross.
It's like then you just can't use like
Sorry.
yeah, you use lightning, so you can't use a grenade hammer. Oh no, most
Okay.
used attack.
It's
Okay.
clutch, dude. Sorry. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Okay, so what do you think the top 3 decks that would do well this weekend are?
Yveltal. Something with Toad in it.
And eggs.
and eggs, those 3, yeah.
Who's playing eggs? This is crazy to me.
Really?
It's so popular.
It seems so like I thought it was really hype. Maybe I'm just like misinterpreting.
Were there a lot of eggs like at what point? Like week 2 and 3 in your states?
Yeah.
I guess. Alright. I mean I'm not doubting you. There was like none out here. Maybe there was like 1 or 2 that I saw at Oregon States.
You guys also have like a ton of like metal and crap too, though, don't you?
Yeah, metal. Woo.
So weird. we have like literally no metal around here. Like there was some at cities and stuff, but like at states I saw literally like no metal.
Yeah, metal won Washington States, and then I mean people played it before that though, and then people played it at cities a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's Paul Johnston's Bay.
Alright, so if you had to choose a deck right now for this weekend, what would it be?
Don Fan.
Nah. Nah.
I'd choose Yveltal because
Gonna be like
Yeah.
5 and 8 more. So.
Or Eggs. Dude, Eggs is so good.
Yeah, I'd say eggs or Evital, because Evital's the only deck I've played all season.
Oh, yo, Evital, that's a good one too. I like that one. I like that deck.
Big damage.
No, I think Lugia's the play. Like,
You Canadians and your Lugia, get out of here!
it's not even Canadians. It's just me. I created a trend single-handedly.
Do you beat Toad?
No, no.
I mean,
Not at all.
that's what I figured. That's why I just wanted to ask. I'm like, wait a second.
Pray for that. Turn 180. That's how you win.
The dream.
The dream. Yeah.
Alright.
I honestly think Yvetal isn't tier 1 anymore. I think you're no longer tier 1 in my heart anymore, Sam.
Oh, dang.
I was like, what is he talking to? Alright.
Why is Sam like
He's on-
talking now, but isn't in this? Like,
He's at work.
all right, whatever.
Okay. So the next question is, what is your opinion on Toad Crawdon?
Leave.
I've heard good things, like really
I'm
good
kidding.
things
Yeah,
about it.
it got top 4 at like Connecticut or whatever. It's like, it's really interesting. I think it's good in the right metagame.
There was
Non-egg metagame.
Like it's
someone was. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like really good against like, it's better than normal Toad versus like eggs and stuff, because you can run eggs. You can force eggs to have to trump card earlier than they want to and stuff. I don't know. It just seems like it's good against other decks. Like it's better against normal Toad, like against certain decks. I don't know. I haven't played it, but I've heard that like it just has better matchups than like other Toad decks.
There was someone doing really well with it out here, like week 1, but I don't know what happened to them. I don't think they made cut.
Okay. The next question is, what's the metagame in Ontario?
Well,
Lugia.
no, it's not even Lugia. It's just based off of provincials. It was a lot of Toad players, and then Fairies was popular at one point. But basically, Toad and eggs. That's what I'm expecting, honestly. I could be wrong though. Everybody could be playing Lugia.
What?
Hopefully.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Typing
I'm
it up
not
right
so
now.
sure.
You heard it here first. Lugia's gonna win it.
I got Mark Shannon.
Okay. So, which pre-War Skies deck would you put Dustnor, BCR in if you were forced to use them in the regionals tournament? So you're forced to play Dustnor. What deck would you put him in?
Mega Groudon?
What?
Dustnor?
Did you say Crawdont?
I said Mega Groudon.
Oh.
Did Mia ask this question?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a Mia question.
Okay.
Wait, why would you
Whatever Mia is playing it in, that's what I would play it in.
why would you put it in Primal Groudon?
I mean, I watched this crazy interview on some YouTube channel about
Wait,
this dude.
I thought the Boundaries Crossed one was the damage drop one.
Oh, it doesn't. I didn't think she specified. Did she? Which Dustnor?
You said the BCR one.
She
Oh, my
specified.
My bad. I'm a liar then.
I was really confused. I was like, why
My
would
bad.
you put the Groudon that kills everything with Dustnor? That doesn't make any sense.
I would do Yveltal Darkrai. I mean, why not? Or just regular Darkrai. Just play straight Darkrai.
If I was forced to play Dustnor in a pre-War Skies deck, I'd put in Kyogre.
That's not too bad though. That's what you do.
Wait, didn't it work with Toad? Just like move damage so
Oh yeah,
that knocks out from poison going into your turn?
yeah. I know one guy in Florida, Gavin, was running it with Toad and Trevenant. It was actually kind of cool.
Trevenant?
Yeah. So
Oh,
like,
yeah, okay, yeah.
yeah, you just lock people to.
I forgot Trevenant had an attack. That was just for its ability.
I meant the EX.
Oh, my bad. Oh, okay.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah. I didn't
Wait,
specify.
are you serious? Really, the EX one?
Yeah, the one like you just like make it so it can't retreat,
Oh,
and then like you just lock them and then move the damage off with Dustnor, and then you eventually just win the game. Like Flareon didn't run switch cards. Like if you catchered up or Lysandred up a Jirachi, you just won the game.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Really cool. So, if you had to dye your hair to match your deck choice, would you be happy with the current choice? or would you change your deck?
How is that?
I'd be
Evital.
happy.
Like,
Yeah.
It's just a 3/5, pretty much.
It would be like Yveltal with like Toad, so it'd be like black with like blue streaks in it. That would look really cool.
It was worth.
So Simon, would you dye your hair white to match Lugia? I guess the big question.
Well, there's Thunders and Deoxys as well, right? So
Oh yeah,
white,
sure.
yellow, purple. I think I'd be fine.
yo, I'm set. If I was playing Donphan, I'm already set. I don't even need to dye my hair.
But what if you're playing eggs? Would you dye your hair green?
I mean, I guess if I was,
That was really hard.
I don't know, but that would make my decision much easier on what deck I'm playing
Yeah.
if I had to do that.
All right. Do you personally think a top 32 cut properly represents a 300 plus
Yeah.
person event? Should they shorten or lengthen the amount of people in top cut? Example, top 64 versus the top 8.
It's fine. People who are good will still do well. They actually have I think they have a better chance of doing well in best 2 out of 3 top 8 than they do best of 1 top 32 cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, are they talking about like a day 2 top 32? Like that should be bigger or what?
I just read you the exact question of what he left.
I like understand. I mean the question should have. Okay, yeah. No, what Ray said and done. If they were asking like if should day 2 be bigger than top 32, then no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which deck do you think is overrated right now, and which one is underrated?
I'm building that right now online.
Which deck is overrated and which deck is underrated? I
Yep.
think. Let's see. I don't even know if there's any overrated deck right now because I think Eggs is actually really good. I think Toad is still good, and it's like I don't know. I don't really think there's really any overrated deck right now.
So wouldn't it be like Verzian Genesect? It's not a good deck at all, but it's only valid.
I don't even rate that highly though. Like,
Yeah, I don't think people
Yeah.
rate that like.
But it's a consideration because Eggs and Toad is,
it
popular.
has
right?
positive matchups against like 2 major decks. So like, if you just think you're gonna get lucky for like Tom's gonna just give you
Oh,
a tournament.
Kyogre! I hate that deck. I think it's terrible.
Get it? Wait, is that over? Is that like hyped?
It was at one
It
point.
was.
For,
It
like
won.
week 2 of states.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yveltal is not overrated because apparently everybody in other areas don't play it. So I don't know.
I don't think it's overrated. I think a lot of people play it. That's fine. No one's going around being like, this is the best deck ever for any deck other than eggs, and that may be true. So, I mean, if like Roaring Skies counts, I think Rayquaza is overrated. But I've
Yeah.
also haven't
Because right now.
touched a Roaring Skies card, so like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I think underrated would probably be Verzian
That's
Genesect.
the next format.
Whoa,
What?
going against me.
Nah.
Maybe actually. I don't know. It did really well here.
Metachamp is underrated.
Medicham is underrated.
Excadrill.
Oh, Tyrantrum with the like fighting Archies. That's hella underrated.
Alright, sir, you play that. I don't know what that does.
But not necessarily like good.
Oh.
You do you, girl. You do you. That's all I gotta say.
I gave away the secret, I'm sorry.
Alright. So, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Gengar.
Mine's Jumpluff. Got like a whole collection of Jumpluff. No idea why.
Jirachi.
I'll say Espeon.
Okay, alright. Alright, the next question is, would you rather have pancakes or waffles?
What?
Pancakes. They're like moist, and waffles tend to be dry, or in
like,
my opinion.
if you don't say pancakes, I really don't know, man. It's like they're just strictly better.
I'll go-
Waffles are easier though.
Yeah, I'm definitely going waffles though.
Well,
They're, like, crunchy.
I'm assuming that they're pre-made though. Like I'm assuming that like the making process is like already done. Like waffles are way easier to make. Like in the morning, I'll have waffles over pancakes. I'm
Maybe
not
the
gonna spend the
question is
time.
like, which one would you want to like market to the masses? You never know.
No, I'm assuming that I have two things in front of me. I can only eat one of them, and they're already made. They're in the best possible yeah. you know.
Touche.
Alright, well, whatever. Alright. With Speed Garbodor emerging, can Metal or Fairies still be competitive?
Oh, well. Did you get second?
Speed
What?
Garbodor?
Yeah, I
There's
guess
a
he's
Speed
talking.
Garbodor deck?
I guess he's
Speed
talking about in the new
Garbodor.
I guess
Wait,
he's,
what?
I guess he's playing like Garbodor with Wally.
Oh,
Okay.
was fairies ever really big? I'm confused.
It says, can it still be competitive?
Against,
Oh,
Probably. I mean, like, Megaphone's still a card. Like, I don't know.
you believe
I mean, how many people are going to be playing Speed Garbodor?
everyone?
Like, I've heard of Speed Trevenant, but I haven't heard of Speed Garbodor. That's just.
I mean, like, I guess it makes sense to a certain extent.
It's not as good as if you play
I mean, if you go first to get a turn 1 Garbodor, you shut down like Shamans and stuff like that, which seems okay, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Alright, so, will eggs still be good with the release of Roaring Skies?
If you either get
I
don't think so.
No, everything's gonna start running like a trainer engine, which will make it way worse.
Will make Toad much better, but eggs, not so much, I think.
Yeah. Plus Shaman lets you draw cards, too. I mean, that's exactly what you just said.
Like, against eggs, you can usually get your hand down to, like, 1 or 2 cards. At least in my experience. So, like, you can just shame into 6.
Okay. So, the next question is, do you think we will get a good enough look at the strength of Roaring Skies before Nationals?
Okay, that's 4 cards on this one.
Probably.
So that's actually 8 cards on this
I
one.
guess it's saying because we only have one tournament before Nationals, so there's not a lot of tournaments to actually see the potential of Roaring Skies.
I'm not
Depends
sure.
on.
Go ahead.
Depends on how many LCs you have and if the players in your area are good and if they're like going to be playing decks at LCs that they're going to maybe play at Nats. I don't know.
I think it depends how hard you actually want to do well at regionals. Like, if you want to test the format a lot, you'll probably do much better than somebody who just YOLOs it. Like, it's really up to you how well you want to do.
It's dumb. If you go second.
Can we compare this to like Florida regionals when
Yeah.
Flash first came out? Like, how did Flareon winning that regionals impact states and provincials?
I think it made Toad go up in popularity by a lot, at least from what I saw in my area. But I was also playing with, like, Florida people.
So based off of Florida, would you say that like Flareon was the best deck over? Like, probably not, right? Flareon
No.
isn't the best
No,
deck.
yeah, because,
so.
I mean, we didn't see eggs at all in Florida, but now that's like one of the biggest decks, so it wouldn't surprise me if we don't see the full potential of Roaring Skies before Nationals.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not like the whole. I mean, also like information just gets around so quickly now that you can't really be like, oh, things will stay hidden or people will keep their secrets.
Secret deck. Secret deck.
The first one. The thing is, how are you going to kill them?
So the next question is, who is the best and sexiest Pokemon player in Canada?
It's not that hard to do.
Oh man,
It's like,
did
Curtis
ask that?
can fuck off.
Yeah, Curtis did ask that.
Oh,
Whoa.
Answer that question.
I was told
by
to say
far.
Elon.
By far.
Elon by a lot, right?
Elon? Oh man,
Yeah, dude.
dude.
Oh, Elon, the little homie?
Yeah, dude.
Yo, he's the homie.
He used to go to my league before he went off to the Great Canada.
The Great Canada. You guys are pedophiles, man.
I don't know what's going on. Alright, so
Me neither.
the next question is, do you think Rayquaza will live up to the hype, and if so, do you think the list we see doing well will be similar to those once seen in the articles such as 6 Prizes Underground?
I heard 6 prizes, so probably. 6 prizes is the best, man.
Alright, so I guess the first question is, do you think Rayquaza will live up to the hype?
Sorry. My webcam turned
No.
Probably not. It's like the most hype thing in a while, I thought.
Yeah, it's pretty hyped right now. It's pretty hyped. It's pretty
I'm gonna
hyped.
hang up the ball, call you back, and then
Overhyped by far.
Overhyped? Okay.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's overhyped. I haven't tested it. It might actually just be the best.
It might be, but like I compared this to a couple years ago when Darkrai Tornadus was the hype. It's like it feels like that kind of hype, right?
I don't remember that.
I don't,
I don't remember that being
I don't
hyped.
remember Darkrai Tornadoes being hyped either.
Darkrai.
What?
Maybe
You
it was
Canadians-
in Canada.
You
No,
can,
wait, oh no, it was you Americans hyping it. I swear.
no, maybe it was before the internet happened. Like I don't remember this.
I don't know. Darkrai.
I mean,
From Dark Explorers, right? We're talking about the same thing. No?
Yeah.
It wasn't
We're
hyped at all. I don't know.
Like I remember Darkrai Mewtwo. Like,
Yeah, Darkrai Mewtwo was really, really good. It was
That was a
actually the
really
best deck in
good
the
deck.
format.
yeah.
No, I think like based off of like I know it's like not a big sample size, but like based off of battle roads, everybody was playing Darkrai Tornadus at the time, right? And people were hyping it up to be like the best deck.
Uh,
I don't know. I didn't agree.
Canada, man.
I
Aw,
back then, so I can't actually say.
I really don't remember that, but it might have happened. I don't doubt that it happened.
Okay.
People will hype anything.
Yeah, we're pretty ignorant.
Yeah.
don't put this on Canada, man.
It's not Canada.
I apologize.
No, that's okay.
Alright. So, Ray, on a scale of 1 to roam under Nero's rule, how fire is your mixtape?
It's pretty fire. You can check it out at a SoundCloud.com/Jared Morales.
Can you add him on Kick?
Is this real?
Yeah.
Of course.
I guess
Everything's real on the internet.
Alright. So, what do you think will be the meta day 2?
Yes.
Does anybody even like test for day 2? I swear people just modify.
I feel like it's so cocky to test for day 2 because you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make day 2
Yeah.
easy.
I'm commentating.
I am
Com-
gonna make day 2. I'm kidding.
My answer to that is I am commentating, so
I guess it depends on who's playing in day 2, but just like the same things as day 1. Bats gets good. The Trevenant deck. I don't know. Toad.
Then get
And
70.
Yveltal. Like, the same stuff.
So, how much will really change from states coming to the upcoming regionals? Do you think, will it change at all, or do you think states will stay the same? I guess the meta.
the meta will change to some degree, especially since eggs is like wasn't as hyped at states like until the very end.
Yeah.
I think eggs is gonna get bigger, and the meta's gonna revolve around that.
Yeah.
Ew.
Sounds exciting, right?
I can't wait. Blockade all day.
Alright. So, do you either play eggs or counter eggs?
Yes.
Audino.
Adino.
Yeah, dude.
Well, how do you really counter eggs? Like plain item engine.
You run like 4 roller skates. Like I don't know.
I mean, you can
But
play
if you
with
do that, then you lose the toad, right? It's
Yeah,
like you counter
you lose
one,
to
you lose
everything.
the other. Yeah.
Sure.
You can kind of play
Yeah.
fairies, like geomancy and stuff. Kind of beats eggs.
Yeah, I think fairies is a good eggs matchup.
Yeah, Florida States. You already won.
Anything
I don't
that-
think you need to do either, because I don't think you'll play against eggs in the Northwest meta.
Serena, I think you're on drugs. I really think you're gonna play against eggs. Like I don't.
Just literally ask anyone else who went to Washington, Oregon, or BC states, and they'll be like, no one played eggs. I'm serious. I don't doubt that it's elsewhere. I was gonna play eggs, and then I didn't play it. So
No, you
No.
screwed out.
That's
But like
That's
after like a
also
few
true.
weeks, and like everyone reads stuff on the internet now, so like I feel like people will definitely know about it, and they might play it even there. Maybe I'm wrong. But
no, yeah, it's possible.
nobody reads the internet.
Okay. Does this game celebrate mediocrity? Why or why not?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy- I mean, yeah.
No, fucking Brit Pybus. Okay,
no,
so
no, it does. It totally does.
No, so any game that has a certain level of chance to it, sure, we'll celebrate mediocrity. What actually celebrates mediocrity is people can't look at this game objectively in their own performances. They they do really well at Worlds one year, and then the next year they're like all over Burbank being like, hey, I'm so fucking good at Pokemon, and it's just like no one gives a shit about your mediocre ass performance. Sorry, that's my opinion.
No,
but like,
but-
there's people who are actually like mediocre and don't go around like tooting their own horn. And I don't know. I don't think I get anything for just like doing what I do.
Wait, can we get some names first? Sounds like this
Yeah.
is first-hand experience.
It may or may not be. Or like, you one year you are able to like grind into Worlds, and then several years later you have trouble getting half of the amount of CP required to get an invite, and you have 300 CP, and then you think you're like the shit. So
Wait, I thought you were the shit if you got 300 CP.
Wait,
but
yeah,
you're
what?
not. Like, I
I can
mean,
play in the grinder now.
so like that's the other thing, right? So now like we have 300 CP for like a Worlds invite, which if you honestly like, what I think is if you look at it objectively and you have like half of a brain, like 300 CP means nothing. I'm not going to go around being like, oh, my Worlds invite this year is the equivalent to any other Worlds invite any other year. Like, fuck no.
No, I agree. You qualified for the grinder, like, hooray.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I don't know, maybe I don't think it's like inherent in the game per se. Like, maybe I guess you could argue that like TPCI and like making the structure so that basically anyone who tries can get a Worlds invite this year is sort of like rewarding mediocrity. But if you like look at it more objectively, then I don't think so. But okay, sorry. Like, if you disagree with me, go for it. I just like
Alright.
cut off everyone who was gonna say something.
Hold on, I have to go after this question.
Okay. What's your answer?
Well, okay, so I played Magic before Pokemon, right? So in Magic, nobody actually like cares about doing well at like anything except for like the Pro Tour, like the big tournaments, like GP's Pro Tours, which are like equivalent to like Nationals and Worlds. Like if you do well at Nationals or Worlds, you can like brag about it because you did well at Nationals or Worlds, right? But in Pokemon, if you top 8 at States, there is like posting it in Burbank, like, oh my god, I top 8 at a States. It's like, here's my list. Literally nobody gives a shit in any other game. If you top 8 like a state, that literally means nothing. I think winning a states barely means anything, but I don't know. Like, I think only doing well at Nationals and Worlds and maybe like winning regionals means anything. But that's just me.
I think people like have this tendency to, toot their own horn. I don't know another expression for that, and that expression is second grade. But
I mean, it happens in other games where people think they're good even though they're not, but like not to the degree
Yeah.
it does in Pokemon because there's not like a group where everybody's in like other games a lot of the time. Like because of Verbank, I think that enabled it. Like I never heard of like that happened before. Like there were just people that thought they were good, but now like you have somewhere to show that like you did well. So I guess we just see it more like we're just constantly getting thrown at it like some random top 8 at a states. Like okay,
I won this LC. Do you want my list?
yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Exactly, like yeah, but that's basically why I think that. Like, just because people like, it's basically all Verbank. Verbank's like basically.
That's so free low.
I don't know. Before Verbank, I liked the community a lot more, but like, just because I didn't see the bad side of it.
I dare you.
I guess the next question is, who's the most...
Crap. Whatever. Alright, I have to go.
Okay.
Peace out.
I see, Ray.
Peace out.
Alright.
Sorry, Strim. Peace.
Yeah.
Alright. So the next question is, who is the most overrated player and the most underrated player? Okay, I guess we don't have to answer the overrated part because that seems pretty mean. We'll just go with who's the most underrated player of the season and why.
Like,
Specifically this season or just like in general?
Yeah, just season.
let me pull up
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
I guess you could say
It's 220.
a lot of people are underrated.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know?
Just too hard to tell. Too hard to say. Like,
Yeah, it's
a certain
like-
person.
I think you need to wait till like nationals and you see like who makes top 8. You're like, oh, that guy's really good, but I didn't like overhype him before. I don't know, or that girl. Depends.
I think Simon Road is always underrated. I mean, he's like doing extremely well, but no one talks about him.
Yeah,
Which sounds
fair.
weird. I talk about him like because I'm his friend, but
I'm gonna
yeah.
say Serena's underrated. Here we go.
No, I think I'm like rated exactly to my
I don't know.
ability.
All right, let's see here. I guess the next question is, what do you think of Tom Brady's suspension? I don't know if Simon or Serena even knows what that means.
How many games did he get suspended? 4 games?
Or yeah.
I
He
am
deflated the balls, right?
I'm a Seahawks supporter, so I know about this.
Oh,
Seahawks fan.
dang. Serena, your webcam's down. I feel like you're doing something and your webcam's not on.
It's down.
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah, just me and Simon have webcam right now, from what I see.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to turn webcam. I felt like you were doing something like facially though when you just did that. So I was like
Facially.
you just did something.
I'm not a football fan, but I heard Seahawks fans are the biggest bandwagoners. I'm not too sure.
You
Can
know,
someone else
whatever,
confirm?
man. Whatever.
Okay, but it's okay if Serena's a bandwagoner. 'Cause
I'll just leave. Whatever.
she actually lives in Washington, so that's okay. Like she lives in Seattle.
Yeah.
No, apparently it's not okay to support your own home team.
That's dumb.
You haven't supported it
It wasn't-
before
it
the
was-
past 2 years.
Like,
Just saying.
it's
That's what I
dumb.
heard.
Like I hate the Tennessee Titans, but if they win a Super Bowl, I'm gonna pretend I'm a Tennessee Titans fan. 'Cause I'm from
Yeah,
Tennessee.
dude. I feel like that's standard though. Like I don't know.
Right? Isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, okay. Well, the other thing is, like, I don't know. I was talking to someone about this last year, and they were upset that that Seahawks fans were bandwagoners, which they are. Like, I won't lie. But at the same time, like, I feel like the Seattle community is pretty tight knit. Like, we always have, like, you know, Seattle spirit, no matter what it's for. If we were like, I don't know what other kinds of competitions there are. If we were like doing really well in like a cheese making competition, I'd be like bandwagoning on that shit. You know, it could be anything.
Yeah. Alright. So, what's your favorite shake at Steak and Shake?
Did no one else prepare for this? Birthday cake.
No, I did not. I didn't see this question. Maybe let me look up the menu.
I've had it once in my life, and I think I had. I can't even remember.
They don't have it like in the Northeast, so like I only had Steak and Shake like a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Granted, nationals every year, but
Every time I go somewhere where they have ice cream, I always get peanut butter. Like peanut butter something, I just always get it. So anything with peanut butter, I'm down. So. Wait for Ben to look up the menu.
We just got a Chick-fil-A here, and it caused a lot of like traffic delays for a week or two. And I saw that gone, but I'm really excited because I really like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is real good.
Alright.
Is this
Well,
real? I'll say mint chocolate chip. I don't even know if that's a shake. Whatever.
that is a shake. There we go.
Nice, got him.
Alright, and is Blastoise the BDIF?
Always.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'll be skeptical.
Okay. Well,
If you can get it turn 1, definitely.
okay.
Every single game.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Under Toad Lock, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, dude. And egg lock.
And Egg Lock, yeah. Turn 1 every single. Well, against eggs, yeah. If you can get it turn 1.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Under egg lock, you get an Archie's. Then you call a judge because somebody cheated.
Feels real bad.
Well, do you have any questions for each other? Or any questions you want to ask? No?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared for this.
That's fine. We've been talking about like nothing for over an hour, so that's cool. Like it's whatever.
Oh, nothing.
Whatever.
We overcame internet issues.
Yeah, we've overcame a lot of
There's
issues.
a lot. A lot of holdbacks.
All right. Well, thanks so much for watching this, guys. I don't think we have any more questions right now. I think it's been over like an hour since we've done this. Yeah. I'll say our goodbyes.
Bye.
All right, thanks for having us.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep up the good work, man.
Thanks, man. And good luck to everybody at regionals.
You too.
All
Yeah.
right.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Oh, absolutely.